Hey, Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me today. Well, today I want to talk about somebody, and I just come up and name come up while I was doing a book review, reading a book, doing whatever. And anyways, this is about a lady named Anne Catherine Emmerich. I never heard of her, but it's the weirdest thing. I never heard of her, or I just blocked it out of my head. But anyways, I got this out of the Passion of Christ by Dr. Sam, which I'm going to do a book review on. And anyways, when I was reading through this just the other day, it's like I got a quote from this book. I mean, I looked on the internet after I saw this, did some studies and listened about it, but I didn't remember her. But anyways, I just think I want to talk about the history of her, who she was, what she was, because she was an important character in Mel Gibson's 2004 movie, The Passion of Christ. Not just the Bible, just her visions and everything. So I just want to read this and hope it does justice. Feel free to get online or whatever, check her out. But anyways, let me read this. It's an introduction to Anne Catherine Emmerich. And this is what Dr. Sam says anyways, but it says Anne Catherine Emmerich was born in Flanksky, West Fiali on September 8, 1774. At the age of 29, she became a Augustine nun at the convent of Augustburn in Dolman. Yeah. She was frail, suffering from many mysterious physical ailments. Her supporters claimed that she had the stigmata. Well, what stigmata, of course, means some people have wounds on their hands or even on the sides. That represent, what the Messiah Yeshua had when he was crucified, impaled, whatever. But anyways, the wounds of the hands, feet, and breast that Christ suffered. Okay, supposedly she bled profusely on Good Sunday and other holy days, which makes me wonder what holy days, the Catholic holy days, which I'd say the unholy days, or the holy days which, Yeshua followed, which was, Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, and so on. Okay. For Catholics, the stigmata, bleeding hands are ultimate proof of sainthood because the focus of their devotion is on imitating the suffering of Yeshua. Any Catholic with hands having the wounds of Christ becomes, as it were, a little Christ. Emmerich is called Venerable, a title given by the Catholic Church to holy men and women considered for sainthood. In fact, on October 3rd, 2004, Pope John Paul II beatified Anne Emmerich. Beatification is the last formal step in the Catholic Church before sainthood. Emmerich is remembered for her mystical visions of Jesus and Mary, visions which recorded after her death. She attracted many followers who sought her advice and healing. As her visions became known, Catholic Church officials arranged in 1818 for Clemens Britano to go to Dolman to record her visions. He remained with Emmerich until her death on February 9th, 1824. About a year before her death, Emmerich claimed to have received 66 visions concerning the horrible sufferings of our Lord. The visions cover the Last Supper, the agony in Gethsemane, the arrest, the trial, the scourging, the carrying of the cross, the crucifixion, and the resurrection. They provide an incredible, detailed, and gory description of the last hours of Christ's life. The intense drama of her visions explains their appeal to a filmmaker like Gibson. Okay, while the Gospels devote relatively little space to Jesus' last hours, the dolorous passion described in painstaking detail many non-biblical scenes and events. For example, Mary, the mother of Jesus, is present every step of the way from Gethsemane to Golgotha, lending vital support to her son throughout his trial, scourging, and execution. Uh, Brentino did not transcribe directly all that Emmerich declared to have seen in the vision because it was seldom that he could so much have even take notes of her presence. Wow. In 1833, 9 years after Emmerich's death, Brentano published his edition of the Dolorous Passion in German. Excuse me, my nose stuffed up a little bit. What he published is not a verbatim transcription of what Emmerich said, but what he remembered from the notes he had taken years before. Wow. It is important to note that Emmerich did not attach historical significance to her visions. Her editor, Clemens Bertino, explicitly states, quote, "It is our duty here plainly to affirm that they, her visions, have no pretensions whatsoever to be regarded as history. To these meditations, she herself never attached more than mere human value," unquote. The same point is made in the short biography attached to the Dolorous Passion, where we are told, quote, "She never considered her visions to have any reference to her exterior Christian life, nor did she regard them as being any historical value," unquote. The fact that Emmerich did not consider her visions of any historical value did not deter Mel Gibson from using them as a faithful expansion of the gospel narratives. Thus, Mr. Gibson can hardly blame Emmerich for the biblical and historical inaccuracies found in his movie, since she never claimed biblical or historical accuracy. So, you got it right there. I'm sorry that I didn't write down, she had kids or anything like that or whatever, but, like look up Wikipedia. I did look up, her on Wikipedia and other places, of course, but I just thought that was sound and fitting for the subject at hand. And if you want to look her up, she's on YouTube, Wikipedia, everywhere else. But anyways, Mel Gibson turned to, the writings of a mystic to help his movie out. I love Mel Gibson. Don't get me wrong. He made some great action movies, and not just action movies. He's a serious actor. He played romantic movies, comedy, things like that. So I'm not taking nothing away from him. But, and the Passion of Christ, the movie come out in 2014, or 2004, I mean. I went and saw it and everything, and I was like, wow, I was young. That was like 22 years ago or something like that. And it was like, wow. And then all of a sudden, while I'm doing my studies, my Bible studies and everything, I come across Dr. Sam here. I got Dr. Sam here, and anyways, I started reading that, but everything started progressing with not just the Seventh-day Adventist things. I just started going to Seventh-day Church of God. I was checking out all this other stuff. I started evolving. So, and I do appreciate, my past. I've journaled everything since 1998, I think it was. Yeah, 1998 is my first journal and everything. And I'm just blessed. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know, you know, I got that book. I forgot I had it and everything, and I just wanted to, do a fast commentary on this mystic. I could have done better. I could have went to YouTube, Wikipedia, studied, but her birth, who she's married to, all kinds of things. But I just decided to share it this way. That's all. But anyways, that's all I've got to say right now. And I do thank you for tolerating me and everything. But check out my other videos. I beg you to check out my other videos. I love to hear your comments. You write comments if you got this book. You want to talk about the movie, you agree with me, don't agree with me. Hey, this is a free society, or at least where I live, country. And I love you guys. That's all I have to say right now. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. I need some more subscribers. But anyways, that's all I got to say right now. Thank you. Until we meet again, brothers and sisters, peace out and shalom.